Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is howell4Bricks and we do have Eldorado Fortress here today, and I wanted to show you what is possible to do with this set if you have two copies of it. So here is the standard Lego set that is 10320. And if we would look at the closed version, we could see that it looks really good. All the sides are closed, and what is good out of this, that it is modular, so it could be built up in different ways. So this is the closed version, and I want to remove the modules and show you what kind of size you could get from the open back version. So now it is split, and we do have 5 modules. So the main one is this one, the corner one. Then we do have the stone dock or center plaza. We do have the back, we do have the screen, and we do have the prison with the small water element. So out of these you could build some what I called the proper fortress. So let's try to do that. And this is the setup that Lego recommends us to have. So on the right side we do have crane and the prison, and on the left side we do have the end with the palm trees and the dock itself. So in terms of the size, it's pretty sizable, so it is quite good. But if you have the second set, it means that you could build the following. So let's try to look what we have. We do have this from the set that you have already, and we do have the same from the second copy. So having 2 copies, you could build 2 of those. But can you build the proper fortress with the rest of the pieces from your second copy? And the answer is of course yes. And there is a great designer, which is howell4Bricks in rebrickable, who designed the several extensions for Eldorado Fortress, and I want to share the first extension that he built, and these are the new back half modules that fully encloses and makes your Eldorado Fortress complete and really huge. So let's move these ships aside. We do not need them, but definitely after all of this you will have 2 of those, which is really great. So from this configuration we need to switch some things. So first thing first, left side remains as is, it is all good. Then we need to switch a bit with the right side. So let's disconnect these parts, and the order itself, it should go first the prison that connects right here, and we should connect the crane back to the end of the prison. That's the modification that we need to do in order to place all the extensions by howell4Bricks. And you could see that this is still really sizable, and it is still quite big. That don't matter, the load of the crane always moves because I'm always moving it, so It's not the ghosts, not anything. It's just me who is fooling around with the set. And right here, we do have all open back, as you can imagine. So you can put aside the set that you have or you just built. And then let's start with the second copy and what you could build of it by using instructions from rebrickable. And to make things easier, I will just try to bring the back of the set so we could see where all the things would go. So as you can see from the back, this does not look great as most of the open back sets. So first thing first, the module that you would be building from a rebrickable model is the small tower armor. So I've already done that, and it is this part. So this is what we have. It is a small room with the guns in section below. We do have extension of the room with the map, the lights, the torch, some letters, and the tower itself on the top. And here we do have the palm tree. What I don't really like is this red that is sticking out a bit. Probably it's better if you have another type of piece. Maybe you could even use the simple blue pin with the axle, and instead just to replace that awkwardly looking gap. But nevertheless, if you don't have it, it's the original thing how it goes. So this small tower armory goes right here in the section near the dock ends. So you just pull it, and with the same system of the clips, you are putting it there. Then you are finishing the build by closing that part down. So that thing is sorted out. The next one is the tall tower. This will close the section that we do have right here. Unfortunately, it does not have any interior details. It's just closing back. Maybe it's fine because we do have interior already in these spots, so probably it's good. But be careful. This section on top is quite fragile. I managed to break it several times. So if you are building, be careful with that. It is not the strongest build. So probably the main downside of this alternative build for the Eldorado Fortress is this tall tower, especially the upper section, which is not that strong because it sits on only 2 bricks in general. So what we do, we use the same pin systems and we pin it to the section right here. Of course, it's difficult to do with one hand, but it could be done. So what is left? The section right here. Already we could see that it looks really good. So next in line, what we will need to do, we will need to play a bit. We will need to separate these 2 sections from the main build because we need to play the center plaza with the dock stairs inside. So we do have 2 builds for that. So one is the dock stairs. So it is the stairs to the dock and to the tower right here. We do have even the monkey. So this section is also equipped with weapons if you would need them. Basically, all the modules have the similar thing. On the bottom, we do have the stones, the rock formation, and then we do have the building part. So here we have some kind of crook to maybe, I don't know, hang someone or just move the goods around. But generally, it purposes as the center plaza with the part of the dock. So this is one part that will go right here in this section. Just, I don't recall. Yeah, probably it will go this way. Yes. So it will be placed like this. But first, we need to get the main plaza, center plaza, that will add additional space and would give us more things to be played on top of it. So we need to connect these two, and I will do it with two hands because with one hand is not that good. So it connects the way that the yellow one goes with these doors right here, and right here we do have quite a lot of space that could be used for the minifigures to pose, to have battle sections, and etc. Of course, downstairs we do have a skeleton with probably some treasure that is hidden, but nobody found it yet. And now we could proceed with placing this to the right spot. So you just align the building right here, and you just click as every other building part. Once it is in place, we could move back the section that we removed. Be careful with this plate because it always falls down. So you need to keep in mind of that. And of course, again, I need two hands because with one hand, I know I need to get my camera stand, but we have what we have for this time. Once it is connected, we do have pretty massive building already, if we look at it. So what is left? The two modules of the extension. One is right here. It is round fortification, and then the stone dock. Not duck, but dock. So we do have them two right here, and in order to connect them, just before we will connect them, I will just go through. This round fortification has an open hole right here that you could probably go and swim through this hole as well. So basically access the skeleton and the treasure. So for pirates is really good. So for the play, I think you would be happy if you would use that way. Also, the downside that I don't like is this, again, big pin that was added. There were nothing else left, so probably it could be also changed to a different kind of pin, because that black one, although it is not the red one as we saw in the other palm tree, but this one definitely is not looking good. Either you should just add one of the Technic piece. Probably I really have. Let's try to look. Here it is. So if you have this piece, you could simply add it up there, and it will solve the problem that is not visually great. Besides that, we do have the same style, the rock formation and the fortress built on top of it. We do have some barrels that hold up there. You could remove them. There are 3 of those. We do have the cannon, the stairs. To build these stairs was kind of interesting, not probably according to Lego standards. There are empty gaps inside of it, so I was not the biggest fan of the build. But besides that, it's still pretty good. The end result is really good. So what we need to do first? First, we connect the stone dock. I will not tell much about the stone dock. It's pretty basic. Just some tiles on top, the cannon, and some walls. So it's pretty basic. So you just connect it together. Of course, it's better to do with 2 hands, not with 1. And once it is connected, you just slide it over and connect it to the main assembly, and it is done. So this is fully interconnected, and we do have the Eldorado expansion by howell4Bricks, and this is huge. And I'm really happy that I managed to buy the second copy of this set, because now this is the fortress that it's really good to see and to play. If you look from the above, you can see that it is really sizable. I will get some measurements done soon, but yeah, it is fully closed. We do have enough space right here in the center plaza. We have enough cannons to protect the fortress from the pirates, and we do have few docks that ships could dock and just do regular stuff. So yeah, let's get the measurements and we will be almost done. So I've turned it around just to see the front of it, and I do have meter right here. So it is 65 centimeters in length, and if we look at the widest part, it is around 36 centimeters, so it's pretty sizable. And yeah, you will need definitely to find a spot for it. So it looks really great. I'm really happy with the end result. There are a few flaws that could be improved. As you saw, they are minor, but definitely this is much better looking Eldorado Fortress. And if we would combine the ships that we have also built, so we have 2 ships. We do have the huge Eldorado Fortress, and everything right here is just 2 sets 10320. So with 2 sets 400 USD, you would get this massive set. So I definitely recommend to do this. There are another extension by howell4Bricks, which is the second extension, and you could get even more of Eldorado Fortress. If you buy the 3rd set, you would get even more bigger fortress. I don't know if I'm willing to spend another 200. I think this is more than enough, but for the fans that are really into the pirates and want to have Ultimate Collector Series Eldorado Fortress, probably you should go for 3, but for me, I think it's the 2 one, big enough and good enough for playing, for looking, for everything that is supposed to do. So again, thank you for watching. This was quite long this time, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you had some doubts how to expand the Eldorado Fortress, I think this is the way to do it, and this is the proper way. And even if in the future, if you would like to expand it more, you will just use the second extension and you will have even bigger fortress. So don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video, and goodbye, guys.